Welcome back to some more Alien Crossfire with me, Daniel, from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we kind of blew up a load of cities. Svensgaard took our city, we then blew up the city because we would rather blow it up than let him keep it. No, it's because of the population. But this episode, we're going to hopefully keep on ragging on Lal, and we are hopefully going to start getting a few of our planes out and about. See how much damage they can do. If you have been enjoying the series thus far, please do let me know. We'll start off talking to Svensgaard, because if he's just willing to peace out even, I would be okay with that. But now, unsurprisingly, he is not interested because we're friends with Miriam. I'm surprised we're friends with Miriam too, but she is keeping busy attacking everything under the sun. And as long as that someone is not me right now, it gives me the opportunity to go after Lal pretty safely. Anyway, I did notice between episodes that we can run our, well, maybe. I was hoping we could try and run our unit over to save Epsilon Estuary, but I guess it only had one move left. So, whap whap. We're just going to lose a population then. We're just going to have to eat it, I guess. We have some of Miriam's troops. Looks like older troops, because she has missile power by now, but she's still using old impact weaponry in our territory to help attack Lal, who is really on his last legs. He does have some units. He's not completely devoid of defense, and he's still pumping out a lot of production in UN Harmony outposts, for example. But what happens is if you still have a load of units but you start losing cities, you've got to support them somewhere, and we're seeing some of that pain here in real-ish time. We have a lot of very damaged units, so we're just sitting in place for the time being until we're ready to roll, and shooting anything with artillery that tries to come near us. It's not a very high-tech scenario, but it is at least an easy-to-implement strategy. But yeah, it's crazy how much damage we've taken. I guess it's not a huge surprise. We've been at war for a very long time, right? So, it is what it is. We still have a lot of battered units up top. UN Haven City is up to 3 population now, so technically we wouldn't blow it up if we were to take it out. Which I would quite like to get. I've spent enough time trying to deal with it. It would be nice to get it for ourselves at some point. I mean, you can keep shooting it with artillery if you want. Cool. Can somebody move in? Does anybody have any movement left? You do. Sweet. UN Haven City. It's a load of old rubbish, and it is right next to Chardon, so he's probably going to bring units over here to wreck my day, but we do at least have that occupied. We think there's a Svensgaard unit here somewhere, but we could be wrong.
Turn complete.
But yes, Lal is now down to 4 cities. If he was to surrender, I would let him keep these 4 cities. But he won't talk to us because he sucks. Let's end turn. Oh, planet Dawn of Planet is just getting crushed by Miriam. I was really hoping he would hold some resistance, but I guess not.
Improvement destroyed.
Yes, if you could stop blowing up all my things, please, that would be awesome. And then, yeah, there it goes. The Mine Lurk did take out Epsilon Estuary, and it took out... Oh, it took out all the progress of my network node. That's really annoying, actually. That sucks. Excuse me. That is rather unfortunate. That is rather irritating. Oh well. Cool. Oh, she does have a missile speeder over here, so at least there's that going for. Yeah, she's really starting to pile some units in. I'm glad she's helping me. She's on our side for now. Oh, not want to mess with her. I think after one more turn of healing up, we should be about ready to attack. Speaking of, let's get this guy out of the way, finally. Thank you. Make sure there's nobody nearby. There's not. Sweet. Maybe Svensgaard doesn't have any more units over here. I'm not sure. What I do know is we do not want that probe team here. Hi, Svensgaard's unit at sea. How are you doing? Hello, Lyle. What is that? A couple of 611s, you say?
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order.
Let's shoot them with our artillery, please. You can heal. You could have a sensor, because you still don't have one. You're not attacking, but you probably can. 32 to 27 is a little bit risky, but we should be okay. Right? Yeah, we had far more combat strength than them. This does not, so we're not going to do that. If they want to attack me, they can, but I don't think it would be good for them. Oh, you stuck a unit in past my formers, though. Wow, you actually won that fight. That's
Improvement destroyed.
That's pretty rude. I can't believe you won that combat. And you blew up an artillery for good measure. Come on, man. What was that?
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
Okay, thank you. What are you building first before we do that? So you're trying to build a probe team. Can I sabotage your production? Oh, we took out your recycling tank instead, I guess. Could be worse. I was hoping they'd make sure they had to start building this all over again. Oh, he's finally got planes. That means that things like you should switch to... I know you're going to lose a few minerals, but that's okay. Just some defense over here. And we want to try and grab another city before then, and they may surrender. Oh, this city should be a piece of cake to take. Five to twos, yeah, I'd say so. Thank you. Alright. No, no, no. He still won't give up. I'm kind of surprised and I'm disappointed. What do you have at UN? Justice Haven. 3 units with good defense. You have 3 units with good defense there, and 1 unit with good defense here. And he's getting a lot of probe teams. A lot of probe teams. Does he have money? No, he only has 87 credits, so I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish with that. Really, there's a unit there in the way. That's annoying! That's very annoying, in fact.
Pod recovered.
Oh boy, a map of everything I could see already. How generous of you. Sometimes the game's too nice. Do I have a unit over here that can just, yeah, attack this normally? Thank you very much. Do you have... That's flat. That's got a forest in it, so that'll give me defense if I want to move there. If I wanted to do that, I could. 6 to 5 is not that great. What if I hit them with some artillery? Well, we did do something with it. Not a ton of damage, but we did do some damage. Do that for defense. We're still at 6 to 5, though. We should be fine. Like, we have a decent combat advantage there. What are you, a 6-1-1? Well, whatever you attack, you're going to blow up. So what if we do... You haven't moved yet. What if we do this and that? I'm going to take you... Wow, I can see other units. 6-1-1 and 1-3-1. Well, I know it's one. This is the priority. So, see you later. 6 to 5 is not very good. And I don't have that many units, and he's about to build an artillery. I guess we have a go at it. We did win, but there's no way that unit's going to live after this.
Turn complete. Enemy
We might
project
lose some,
initiated.
but we'll see. Maybe Miriam will bail me out with some zone of control
Improvement
shenanigans.
destroyed.
Oh, they took out my probe team of all
destroyed.
things. And they've actually brought a stack of troops over there. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're sneaking a load of troops down here. That's not okay.
Production
Whoa, I thought it was just going to be like one dude we could ignore. But no, clearly not. There's a bit more going on there than meets the eye.
Production complete. Drone
Okay, wait a second. What's going on here? Get that out of here. What else is in this area? 611, 611. They might blow this tile up, which will be a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, it looks like they're sneaking units down here now. That is almost adorable if it wasn't for the fact it's really annoying. Oh, I only had one movement left. Well, that guy's toast. Unless he can flee under attack. I mean, he has the capacity. Whether he will or not, who knows. What do you have? Just an anti-air defender. I can't believe that was 2-2. I didn't even check.
combat report.
It wasn't really 2-2, was it? I'm just looking at the numbers. It says it was 2-2, but that's not really true. That's going to be an attacking penalty. So yeah, it's 3-5.
Is in order.
You're 8-9. You're really damaged. So we're going to have to throw some more artillery at you. And see if we can blow this one up. Nope, that was a categorical failure, so we're not going to throw the second one at it. That was a massive fail. 3-4. How is his defense so good? Doesn't even have a perimeter defense. Could you imagine if he did? Okay, there's nothing in there for me to take off them. Do you have a tech? Nope, just a
Mission
map.
accomplished.
8-9. Oh, hello, Mindworm. Why are you there? Can you not? Oh, I thought we were about to lose. Got another Mindworm over here too. They're really happy to see us. I'm not so happy to see them. I'm going to be honest with you. Not quite kindling joy in a reciprocal fashion. Reciprocal fashion. You can be a farm solar road, please. You can come get a borehole for free.
Complete.
And as for you... It's funny how they managed to sneak all that through without me noticing. It's kind of rude, too, and not just funny, but... It's crazy how they can do it. 3-4. Give it a go. Okay, nice.
Perhaps a
We did have
careful
superior
review of your
stats.
options is in order.
8-3. Nice. Get in there, get fully healed. Get something out there, I guess. I don't really want to try and scout infantry, though. Let's take one of those, and we will spend to make that happen. Who else is free? You can sit in there and get a defensive bonus, as can you. You can sit. You can sit. You can sit. The artillery, I think, can because I haven't moved it, right? That guy can't because he was not an artillery.
Turn complete.
Okay, let's have a look at this. So you're about to get toasted. There's not much I can really do about it because I didn't realize you only had one move left. So that's a big L for me. But They might move over here, and in case they do, let's preemptively upgrade you to a 131T Trent,
Turn
because
complete.
you are the cheapest upgrade. Okay, if you want to download my tech, I mean, you do you. More parahelion? Really?
Production complete.
Feels like it happens at always the worst time. I'm just trying to take your cities out, man. Guy's Landing could do with that for sure. Tree farm. This city will finally become pretty tasty once it starts growing. I'm tempted to force it off the borehole, but for now we're not going to do that. We are going to instead... I think we're going to get a research hospital.
Production complete. Production complete.
Going to need a couple of interceptors, might as well get them built and out of the way. They decided to blow up my tile rather than attack me? Okay. I mean, that's one way of doing it. They'd rather take out my farm and do biological damage than... whatever. We'll just have to repair that at some point in the near future. Very strange.
Terraform complete.
Will that be the AI sometimes? This is a rocky tile, right? So I'm probably not going to build a forest there. Yeah. I always check, so I'm like, oh, I'm sure I remember this right, but I don't trust myself. So I'm going to check. You'd think he would have given up by now. He only has 2 cities left. What does he even have? He does have defensive units in Harmony Outpost. Harmony Plaza only has 1 defensive unit in it. I would love if you could
Mission accomplished.
have some delays in building your plane. There we go. It's down to 4 turns rather than 3. Do you have artillery in here? You do not, so we can use our artillery for free. Do you have a forest tile by you? It's so hard to see right now, but these all look like farms, which do not give me any defensive bonus. I don't think the crater does either. Crater isn't in there. Cool. All right. I was going to say that it doesn't. Maybe. He doesn't even have a 6-unit attack in there, a 6 attack unit, so I'm not even that worried about it. Yeah, now Miriam's sitting her plane in my city to make this even easier. But yeah, you two need to heal, for sure. This guy needs to come on up, like he's playing Price is Right. There is a forest on this side, but I don't really have an easy way to defend it from there. So we can do like 1 tile move to there. 1 tile move to there. Next time we can do 1, 2, 3, assuming there's nothing there. Oh boy, more map. It's like the one thing nobody cares about is getting the map. I think we're just going to stay in place. I'm going to shoot you, hopefully you'll therefore move. No. We're just blowing up. Get out of the way. I know there's an argument to keep it in place, but I want to be able to get through. And he's going to block, right? So... Oh, hello, probe team. Well, that's rude for taking the city back.
Improvement destroyed.
He had no money. How did he even manage to do that? I don't know how he managed to accomplish that. He's broke.
Production complete.
I know it's not a very high value city, but jeez.
Production complete. Drone riots.
That's annoying because that's two of my better units that I'm just going to have to accept are going to be toasted by this, because I'm not going to be able to mind control them back. I'm way too far away. What? Okay, he will now surrender. Do I care that he has that city? Not really. So he's going to surrender, give me his 21 credits. Fine. Yes, I know Miriam's attack. I'm going to ask her to not. Hello, Miriam. I know, we're friends. You'll be pleased to know that I've broken the back of the cultist resistance. I'm kind of happy about that, but not as happy as you would think. Anyway, get out of here. Cool. So Lal is now our vassal as well. If he wants to, like, prop up this land, I don't care. That's fine. But he's not getting any of this crap back, let me tell you. We're going to get all the units back to where they would kind of be in this area, and then we're going to redistribute them, as the case may be. It is nice to have Lal on this coast, though, because Chardon's probably not going to bother him as much. He said, hoping. Why are we not dealing with drone riots? Is somewhere else they're not dealing with drone riots in? No, it looks like everything else is okay. Cool. Alright, so we have to do a Yui. And we're probably going to start moving back down towards this territory. And we're going to change our game plan from building all the military units to trying to get some colony shenanigans out. Missile rover, I'm just going to eat you and get a colony pod, please. Thank you kindly. Get some more forest in. You now have this beautiful tile, this 5 food, 3 energy tile, which is just delicious. You got 2 of them, in fact. That's just show off. You don't have access to anything on land, so you're going to need some type of production-based improvements. We're going to get a few mining platforms, I think they're called, when it's at sea.
Cannot execute order.
Oh. You're not going to use that going forwards. I want that going to Beta Nexus, because you can have other tiles that you can work that don't suck as much as theirs. Once you've built that, you're going to have no minerals, which is fine. Get a foil former, and we'll improve the sea for you. You're going to sit in place. You're damaged. Probe team. We're going to get you on the coastline, because you know the AI is going to be a dick about it. It's just mandatory that it's going to do it. I wonder if that
Turn complete.
Isle of the Deep is still there. Yeah, it looks like it is. He's just sitting there. He's just having his cup of tea, enjoying his day, pissed off that all these people around him are ruining everything. I understand. Humans do have a habit of doing that. No, I'm not giving him flight. He can jog on. Yeah, big nope. Cool. Let's end turn. Nice. Somehow Miriam is now friends with the Peacekeepers. For how long, we'll see, but I mean, we'll take it.
Production complete.
Nice. Why would we want to upgrade 4-3R1s to 4-2-1s? No. Why on earth would we do that? So Sister Miriam got her first plane 23 turns ago.
Shortfall.
That's not terrifying at all. You, meanwhile, have no food, so tree farm.
Production complete. Production complete.
Get you built. So we're going to go through a phase now where we're going to be building a lot of tree farms. We're going to be building a lot of network nodes to help with our happiness situation. Here is our first air unit, which we can technically use to pester Chardon with, but it's really not that big a deal. What I'm more likely to do is come up here with it and see if we can annoy Svensgaard a bit. You can come over to here as well. Colony pod. So, question, do we start going up here first? Do we go down here? Or do we go in our own back garden? I would love to get, like, a place here. so we have a nice consistent front line. So let's do that first. What do you have going on out here? You don't have anti-air by the looks of it, so I'm just going to take this as a free shot from some experience, assuming I don't just die immediately. Nice. And until he gets anti-air, there's really no consequences for me doing this, which is the best type of consequences. No consequences. You should probably attack. At 3-2 odds, the standard odds. Nice, 40 credits. Probe teams! I'm going to put one of you there, because you know that Chardon's going to find a way in if we don't. These formers. We definitely do need more formers up top. I think that's a very fair statement. But for now, what's the priority? I'm going to have... I think you come down here and improve this a little bit. Do not attack their... Why would we want to attack our guy in a Pact probe team? And it's not even like the Pact, it's like the Vassal Pact. They probably should have given it a different name in retrospect, but this is a, what, 27-year-old game, so I don't think they're going to worry too much about it at this point. Do still need some units on the coast, in case Svensgaard gets any ideas.
Turn
Nice. And we get to end turn. Now, before we do it this time, do we want to change our social engineering? Because we are still in planned right now. And we don't really need to be, unless we want to... This is 3 turns away. Let's hurry it up so we can get it built. Once it is built, we can switch. And then we'll start making some more money. You could go free market, but I don't think that's the game plan. I do wonder if he's going...
If we have traveled between the stars, why can we not launch the simplest of orbital probes? These fools fail to understand the difficulty of finding the appropriate materials on this planet, of developing adequate power supplies, and creating the infrastructure necessary to support such an effort. In short, we have struggled under the limitations of a colonial society on a virgin planet, until now. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
That was very rude that you interrupted me, but it is for a very good tech. So, Planet Busters we can just nuke everybody with if we wanted to. But the Sky Hydroponics Lab, if you have an aerospace complex in your city, you can build one of these, and it gives at least half a food to every base that's yours, and it gives a full 1 to any that has an aerospace complex. Pretty good.
Production complete. Production complete.
If you're dealing with low growth factions, like we are, they are particularly helpful. But we need to get our infrastructure in place before we can even think about doing something like that. Like, really, at this stage, we're still building tree farms. So, we've still got a long way to go. We should probably get some more formers out. There's the Hunter Seeker. Hooray, a film!
If I determine the enemy's disposition of forces while I have no perceptible form, I can concentrate my forces while the enemy is fragmented. The pinnacle of military deployment approaches the formless. If it is formless, then even the deepest spy cannot discern it, nor the wise make plans against it. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, Data Links.
Hey, this one worked properly. Renders your units and bases completely immune to probe team infiltration of any kind. Until they get algorithmic enhancement, but even then the odds of failure are really high. Sweet! So, we can now change away from our social engineering decisions. I still don't really want to pick one of these, because if I do, Miriam's going to hate me, and she is my only genuine friend that hasn't been forced into subserving. So, we're not going to touch one of these, but we can go from planned to green. We're going to make more money, we're going to tech faster, we do build slightly slower, and the lack of growth really doesn't matter at the moment. Near zero population growth. Yeah, I know. If I really wanted to fix that, I could do democratic, but that's fine for right this second right now. It's not the pop building that I need. It's the get my infrastructure in that matters. What's also interesting on this map is the only person that cares about a value... I'm just double checking my own mind here. Come on, brain, you can rip through all the places you're playing as. Yeah, it's the only one that matters is Svensgaard, and he really likes power. We're not doing power because it hurts our industry. So that's a hard pass. But we can go knowledge now pretty safely because our lack of probability doesn't really matter because of the hunter-seeker algorithm. If we go wealth, we make more money, but we tech quicker doing this. So I'm going to eat 108 credits and do that double switch.
Terraform complete.
You are going to stay in place because I need you in case you are attacked from away. You can do your thing. You can sit. Needle jets can only attack once every other turn, otherwise they run out of fuel and explode. I would rather they not explode. You can stay in place. Missile squad, I don't really have a great place for you. You're not a unit type I'd typically build. Guess you can go to that bottleneck. You need to heal for sure. This artillery can stay there. Stay.
Turn complete.
Cool. We are going to build a lot of interceptors because I can see us struggling against a lot of flyers.
Project initiated.
Lau's going for a secret project. That's so cute. Maybe you should prioritize... That's rude. I mean, they were both at war with me anyway, but it's still rude.
Resource shortfall.
Cool, I don't need another missile rover. I need, up here, probably a network node and then a children's creche. Children's creches help with efficiency as well, and somewhere like this is miles away from our capital, so you know we're going to need it. And then eventually we're going to start colonizing this area once everything's kind of not on fire, for lack of a better term. Once everything is kind of stable, we will start spreading around. This is some good insight as to what's going on around here. Those odds aren't great. I'm not even going to attack you there. If you do get a satellite up, it'll show everything on the map. So you don't have to do the game of dance around. But for now, I do have to play dance around because I'm not going to have one built for a while. You can stay there. You can wait. That's if that's a Isle of the Deep, we're doomed. It's not. It was free minerals. Sweet. Go, probe teams, go! Running around at the speed of sound.
Resource shortfall.
Let's get another format.
Production complete.
And get a children's creche.
Production complete.
Get another set of formers. Where do we have no anything? UN Justice Haven. That looks like it's working to me. Probably wasn't. It was probably starving to death. Push. We need roads to say here for me, please. It's funny that we have all that space and no roads this entire time, but our focus was everywhere but there. Realistically, not going to feel bad about it. It just we were otherwise engaged. Okay, so that's a decent location for forest. I'm just trying to plan out where I need to put some roads. I should probably have a road here. Even though there's a river, we should have a road there. That's going to be a farm mine road, please. That can rest. This is now healthy enough. I think we can move it to down here for now. Settle the probe team. Cool. That's a lot of fungus. And she is finally down here. She has settled the manifold nexus. Interestingly, she's not really back up settled here. I was hoping that she might not have settled all that, but we'll see what she does. She's technically in the lead at this point. Miriam is in the lead, which is not terrifying at all. And we're number 1 and 2, so there's a good chance she's going to start hating us soon. I'm hoping she waits long enough for me to at least move all my units around.
Enemy project initiated.
I'm not too worried about building the Xeno Empathy Dome, but the AI gains a massive bonus out of building it. It makes their movement a lot easier.
Resource shortfall.
How is it still running low? We literally just saw it not running low, didn't we? Or am I just losing the plot?
Production complete.
We'll check that city again in just a minute.
Production complete.
So it was what? UN Justice Hall? This looks fine. Is there anywhere that genuinely isn't fine? Here's one. Alpha Prime, our capital, because it had its farm booped by dum-dums, but it's about to finish building the tree farm, so it's not going to matter. Let's just rush it. And then get a children's creche for me, please. For more growth. You don't need to rush, you don't need to rush. Your rec comments are pretty important, so let's rush you along. That's semi-important, but you're still very functional.
Request confirmation.
Let's get you built, because we got some pretty unhappy folks at Omicron Shoal for its whole whopping 2 production. This is naval bases in a nutshell, though. Unless you have them so they can touch the land and maybe utilize a borehole, they really struggle for production. But they also do great guns for like money creation. So, with one benefit comes one downside. Comme ci, comme ça, or whatever they say. I don't do French. So, whatever they say it, and they say it well. Okay, there's nothing over there worth grabbing. Next colony pod. Where do we want you to go? Like here? I'm a little bit hesitant to go straight for the coast when we're at war with the pirates. For reasons that probably make a lot of sense. Maybe here is the next bet. Yes, I know I'm sending colony pods out undefended. I am a rebel. Still not great odds. Those are better, I guess, than they could have been, but yeah, we're just going to do that to annoy him somewhat. Hello, Mindworm. Goodbye, Mindworm. Thank you for your money. It's like he drops his purse or something. Cool. Well, I think this is a good place to put a cut in the video. Lal is now on our side as well. We have 102 votes. Lal is bringing 32 to the table, even though he's down to like 3 cruddy cities. Svensgaard has 148 votes, and he has the special voting action. She has 109. So just out of curiosity, if I elect a planetary governor, yeah, I still can't pick me, but I'm going to pick Miriam because that will make her happy, and she's less likely to murder me. And then next time around, hopefully I'll have enough population where I can try and take planetary governor. But until then, she's going to be happy as a clam. Cool. It's very rude that you hang on, you abstained? I guess he abstained because he hates both parties so much. Same with Deirdre, that obviously they couldn't vote for me because I wasn't in the vote. Yeah, they hate both sides so much. Even though both of these guys have basically been at war with everybody from the get-go. Neat. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do let me know with the old like, subscribe, comment. Who do you think is going to win? Like, we're still not... I don't think we've been in the lead for more than a handful of turns the entire game. It was the pirates. Now it's the believers. The believers are just shoving a size 12s up the small child dawn child. Child dawn child, that's words. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Bye!